Peace talks between the U.S. and Iran are now in limbo. President Donald Trump canceled a trip by his top diplomats over the weekend.
The president says they'll deal with Iran over the phone and they can call anytime they want. Tom Sufi-Burridge has more from Tel Aviv.
Yeah, well, after President Trump suddenly cancelled that trip by his two envoys to Pakistan for negotiations, we're now, I think, looking towards a meeting we're expecting to take place between President Trump and members of his national security team looking at the situation in Iran. Noises coming from US officials going into that meeting are not encouraging. One US official to ABC News saying the administration is increasingly skeptical that Iran is ready to do a deal. And if you look on the Iranian side, well, they are just putting out their red lines via Iranian state media on that critical issue, its ability to have a nuclear program going forward, which President Trump insists Iran cannot have. I mean, of course, in private, we're not quite clear what's being said, and there is clearly a lot of activity via the mediators, the Iranian delegation in Pakistan twice and Oman over the weekend. But there are no encouraging signs in public that either side is moving towards some kind of deal or even substantive negotiations on this, and the impasse, the sense of blockade around that critical waterway, the Strait of Hormuz, the US military blockade on Iranian ports just to the east of there, well, that remains, and that is still pushing up energy prices and playing havoc with the world's economy. Tom Sufi-Burridge, ABC News, Tel Aviv.
Gas prices still creeping up to start the week. According to AAA, the national average for a gallon of regular rose a penny today to $4.11, inching closer to the recent peak of $4.17 on April 9th. It's now the fifth straight day of increases. Here in Texas, the average sits at $3.68, with drivers in the Austin to San Marcos area seeing a slightly lower average of $3.57.